SEC, it all comes down to this. The conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Florida Gators. With EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Herbstreit. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. That's a bunch formation. They're going to the air on the first play. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the fair catch is made, but there's a flag down. So let's sort that out. Well, the coverage team must have missed the fair catch signal, but the referees did not. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's a quick grab. There's some space among the 30. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Retakes the field. It's a shotgun run call. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Where teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
and makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a...
He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
As a design quarterback keeper, looks like Auburn will have the first down. First down here for this offense. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. Fights through a tackle. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The first play of this drive now is set up at the 34. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He fires downfield. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. That's a solid gain in the middle of the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He's going to hand this off. Some hard running there through a tackle. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it right near the end zone. Bring it down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. QB keeper all the way. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. One team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game picking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he makes the catch. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass rush hits home.
Chris, how about the combo there of speed and power to be able to get to the quarterback here by this defensive lineman? Auburn defensive linemen, one thing you can always count on is they have speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure that quarterback.
The sack on first down is second down. Receiver in motion now. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Finds his man. Finds room at the 30. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Gators. Too much speed for the defense. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Picks up the first, looking for more. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I'll tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
One play, they're already past the 40. First and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down, we're going to throw it. There's contact on the throw. Oh, what a grab! They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Auburn getting set with a first and 10 now. And there's the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Coming up, second down and goal. Throw to the running back in the flat. Touchdown, Auburn. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Using the ground game, tailback has the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Tailback with another carry. First down and more. He's still running. He will head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, trying to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short in the +27. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He's looking to throw. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. And we're going to throw now on 1st down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for their halftime update. And the Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. Look out, room to run here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Is back out on the field now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, pass caught, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. That ball sagged for a completion. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The Gators will bring their punt team on the field now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. Keeps it on the design run. Nothing doing in that play. Big D tackle there for the stop. Important third down play coming up. Back. We're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
The returner is brought down. Gets a start with the next drive. Retakes the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? They keep the drive going. It's a first down of the 46.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Send the back in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays becoming important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. One man to the backfield and can get the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Keeping it on the ground here. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. They finally bring him down to 1 a return after the takeaway.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They find some space. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Will not be brought down. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 1st and goal for the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Touchdown, Auburn. And they jump on top here in the second half. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. If you're a defense, trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. He's got the first down and still motoring. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing
nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Griffin. They make the tackle, but needs enough to make their first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to chuck it again. On the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got to...
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback in this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Tackle, but first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Chewing clock with the running game.
I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
second down after that run on the previous play. Running back with the football. Spins away from defenders. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it to the right side. Breaks free. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Crosses the all the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a long run for the touchdown. Oh, if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
And the PAT is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Gators offense retakes the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made in space. Look out. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Hey, positive yards here. Fourth quarter, trailing really close to the 2-minute mark here. But I love the fact he's able to get out of bounds, preserve that clock. Let's see if they can take some shots downfield to get points on the board.
Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
And throwing again on second and 10. The pocket breaking down. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Tries to get it to the running back. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Leaning on the run game here late. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll give it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That game sets up a third down play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's the running back in the flat. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He'll be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Hey, the defense working with this lead does everything right. Taking away any threats downfield, gives the quarterback only option really is to take off and pick up some yards. Now, they better be careful, because you do that too many times, eventually he could get out and put it into the end zone.
Looking for a late, deep throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no hurdle here. They've got to hurry. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
He escapes the pocket. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the completion made. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
looking to throw it on first down. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. One thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
He's got a man down the middle. They stop him, but it's a first down, and that should be ball game. A timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. And he's got it from 56 yards away, never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down. Looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. The interception will end at the final play of the ballgame. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.